Okay, so I had to run outside, and now I'm all wet and cold, and I don't like it. I'm a summer baby. So anyway, like I said, I was just going to come back, and since that other video is getting a little lengthy, I was going to go through this with you. It's rather short right now. This is just a front and back page, so we should get through it rather quickly. It's just enlistment tips. It goes all the way from finding a recruiter through tech school and benefits and things like that. So you're going to see me looking down a lot. Hopefully it won't be too terribly boring or agonizing. Like I said, this is just tips that I've researched and I've heard and I've kind of gathered and things I'm going to kind of go by. I can totally make a follow-up video after, like as I go through this and see, like, highlight the ones that didn't really work, kind of keep up with that. My face is just, I'm sorry. And I kind of go through that with you guys and kind of be like, hey, this is what really happened, this is why it didn't work. So anyway, make sure you have paperwork on where you've lived. Now, when I said that, I did not note that's for the past 7 years, which I kind of need to note, because I've moved 4 times in the past 7 years. See, I'm kind of going through this with you guys, and the way I'm going to make my weird notes is highlight it. Yeah. Make sure that is for past 7 years. Okay. So the second is make sure you have your diploma. That is actually should definitely be your first step. Make sure you have, I believe in my first video I went over with you what I was told about education wise. If not, just ask me questions. I'll be happy to tell you what my recruiter told me. But yeah, make sure you are out of high school. Make sure you have that GED with them college credits, or you have a diploma or something of that sort. Get an ASVAB study guide. Like I said in my last video, I know I did for sure. I don't know if you can get those at Books A Million or Barnes & Noble. I've personally had more luck finding books that I've been looking for at Barnes & Noble than I have Books A Million. Granted, Books A Million, I love it. It's one of my favorite stores, but I prefer Barnes & Noble over it. I did not get my ASVAB study guide. I got ASVAB book for dummies. I got it off Amazon, less than $6. That's going to be your cheapest bet also. Your ASVAB test scores, that's what depends on your job. You want to study the ASVAB book, and you want to get the highest score that you possibly can. You have to have a 50 to get into the Air Force. I'm not sure about the other branches. I know it's not as high for the Army. Like I said, I kind of looked into the Army, but my heart lies with the Air Force. So I know it's a 50 to get into the Air Force, and that's minimum, which basically is going to limit you to, like, security forces. Flashcards and highlighters. Whenever you go to study your ASVAB, vocabulary is a big thing for some people. I do pretty well with English, but yeah, just things like that. I do really bad with math, so little, like, key formulas and things like that. Highlighters and flashcards. And I live by highlighters and flashcards, so you definitely want your highlighters and flashcards. You want to research your job. I don't know if you saw my last video. I'm not going to go all into it. If you want to see it, this will be the 3rd video on my channel, so it's not going to be hard to go back and find it. But pretty much what it did is you want to make a list of 10 jobs that you want. This was my research. I went on airforce.com, went under careers, and went through what I was interested in. And this was it. These were the 10 jobs, my 10 dream jobs that were on there. You want to make that. Most of those are in medical. okay? I'm trying to be realistic. If I don't score high on the ASVAB, I'm not going to get those jobs. So, also, your MEPS, that's going to tell you a lot also whenever they go and evaluate all of your physical, we're just going to leave it at the word physical because I can't, physical condition, that's it. So you want to make us that list of second jobs, excuse my awful handwriting, but this is the list of second jobs. Like I said, if you want those and you want more information on them, you can definitely go to my last video and look, and I'm actually going to be making a detailed list of these, and I'll go over these also. But pretty much just go through, look at all the jobs, honestly, of what you're interested in, and definitely explore all of them, because they all have different jobs you wouldn't really think would fall under that. But definitely research the jobs, put them in the order you want them, and make that dream list, because you're the only one that can really determine whether or not, hey, I'm going to get this job. I mean, obviously, you're not the final say, but when you go to MEPS that morning, you want to eat a good breakfast. No coffees, no juices, nothing that's going to be high in sodium or sugars. That will completely throw off all your blood work and your urinalysis. Eat a good breakfast, but stay away from sugars and sodium and things like that. Those are really going to end up hurting you. So. Oh, yeah, I do. I'm sorry. Okay. So, yeah. The next thing on my list is make your backup job list. Whenever you go into MEPS and all that to talk to your recruiter, tell the truth 100%. Any open court cases, traffic tickets, anything like that, tell them. That is going to be your biggest thing. Do not lie. They will find out. You can't really lie about what you've legally gotten into. The next thing I have is find out what you will need to do to work out. I found out talking to a recruiter. Basically, he said, run. Make sure you run a lot. I know for somebody my age, I have a friend, he's the same age as me, actually he's 3 months older than me, he's 20 now. He's reservist, and basically the PT tests are the same. Either the girls don't have quite as many, they have like 5 less, or they get like 2 minutes more to do it. But pretty much you have 13 minutes to run a mile and a half, and you have a minute to do 35 sit-ups and 35 push-ups. Obviously a minute for both, but you definitely want to make sure you run. Whenever you go, take just a backpack. Do not take a duffel bag. You're going to be picking up, put it down, pick it up, put it down. You're going to pack about 3-4 days worth of clothes and small travel size soap, toothbrush, soap, shampoo, body wash, and toothbrush and a brush. Make sure they're square. You will get in trouble. Whenever they're going to open up your drawer, it's all rolling around, so make sure it's square. Take body wash, not soap. It's easier to keep a body wash bottle clean than it is a bar of soap. When you're in DEP, which I can't really quite remember exactly 100% what that stands for, but basically it's after you've gone through your last MEPS and you're waiting for your ship-off date, your recruiter will keep in touch with you once or twice a week, I believe. Just make sure you're constantly busting your butt working out. Just running, push-ups, sit-ups, getting ready for BMT. That's going to save your life, being in shape when you're in BMT. And then I actually went through and watched videos on BMT. And this is what I have week 0 through 8. I'm just going to read this for you real quick. Get what you need to, week 0, you're basically going to get what you need to live. You're going to be able to get your uniforms, you're going to go and you're going to go to the BX, you're going to get full size shampoo and stuff, and you're going to get all of your shots. Yeah. You're going to get all your shots, it's just going to be fun, and you're basically all going to be on the same page, like, you're all going to look alike. It's ridiculous. Week 1, you get your M16, which is your weapon, and you're going to start learning the ranks. Week 2, you're going to go to 2 classes in integrative fight techniques, which is basically you're just going to learn how to fight and stuff. Week 3, you're going to go to self-aid and body care, and you'll have a test on that in week 6. Week 6 is Beast Week. Make sure you pay attention. Week 4, you're going to go through an obstacle course. It's going to test your fear of water. It's going to test your fear of heights, the darkness, things like that. So it's testing your fears, and you need to be fit because it's a hell of an obstacle course. Week 5 is you're basically fighting these giant Q-tip things. True. But yeah, you're going to fight with the giant Q-tip things. Week 6, Beast Week. I hear it's a pain in the butt. Everybody's like, worst week. Week 7, that's all you're going to do is go to classes on airmanship. It's going to teach you basically financial managements and things like that. Then week 8, you have your graduation. This video's gone a lot longer than I was hoping it would. Yeah, week 8 is your graduation. I've been to military graduations. They're a blast. Then you go into tech training. You learn everything you know about your job, and it's a lot more calm than BMT. They're not as strict on you. Benefits, you get enlisted pay, you get the enlisted education, but it is your responsibility to keep up with your education. You can retire after 20 years in the service. They also have a TSP plan, which can start from week 1 when you go to basic. What happens then is that you decided a small amount that you want taken out of every paycheck, and it goes into something kind of like a 401k. And basically, just don't touch that. Just let that be for your retirement. You also have your life insurance. You have sick days and still get a salary if off due to an injury or illness. Again, you probably have to talk to your recruiter more about that one. If you are living in the dorms, this is not if you are getting BAH due to marital benefits. If you're living in the dorms, you get the dorms. You don't have to pay for room and board. You also can get a food account, which gives you up to 4 free meals a day in the dining hall. And they also have a few fast food places in there I don't think you have to pay for. And then they have recreation, which is there's just always something to do. I know a lot of bases have the outdoor rec and stuff like that, and you can rent boats and things like that. And I know a lot of bases I know have like horse stables. I know the one in Little Rock. You can go and walk around and look at the horses, and you can go out there and you can hang out with the people on the horses. If you get on their good side, they may let you ride a horse. I rode a horse out there once and I was scared to death. But I did. I rode a horse. I was so proud of myself until I fell off and busted my butt on a rock. That was not fun. But also bases have gym. Every base you go to will have a gym. And I love to go into the gym. Like, I'm not a gym rat. I'm physically out of shape. I do like to go to the gym. So that's pretty much what I have on my enlistment tips so far. Like I said, I have an ASVAB for Dummies book coming in. I'll be happy to go over that with y'all if y'all would like. But I'm actually going to hop off here and see what other little bit of research I can do. I might make another video tonight. I'm not sure. Debating on it. But for now, I'm going to let you guys go. Have a good night. And I'll talk to y'all later.